YouTube. What's so funny?
Because I pressed it and you didn't start.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Super Dan the Shoe Man. I've got a 2-shoe video for you here today. This video is actually completely thanks to Jason and Isaac, my brother-in-law, my nephew. I have never won a SNKRS Pass before, and that's where you reserve a shoe that they already have in the Nike store that's closest to you. The Nike store that's closest to me is at Lenox Mall, and it's like 35 miles away from me. And unfortunately, the Nike app or the SNKRS app won't even let me do that when I'm at home because I'm too far away. So I got to get a GPS spoofer and make my phone think that I'm closer to Atlanta, so that it'll even allow me to try for that shoe. And normally the button to reserve it isn't even there until they're already completely reserved. But Isaac said, I really want that for a personal. Will you try to get it for me? And I said, yeah, sure. I'm going to go ahead and go for 11 like I normally do, even though he wears a 10.5, because I frequently hit on 11, so not on SNKRS Pass, but on sneakers I hit on 11. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and go for 11, plus these dunks are frequently running small. They're small on me. I don't even think I can wear an 11. So I'm going to go for the 11. And he said, all right, well, my dad's going to go for a 10.5. So Jason ended up hitting on the 10.5, and I hit on the 11. First time ever on a SNKRS Pass. And I was thinking about not even going to get it, but I was like, no, I guess I have to for the content. And met up with Jason, and Jason also gave me another mystery unboxing shoe. He told me about this about a week and a half ago, and he and Isaac had actually done a pretty good job of keeping it a secret from me until we were at Lenox. And he told me that it's a dunk, and it's for my sister, his wife. So, you know, Haley's into this, clearly. She likes recording these videos, and she always wants to keep the shoes that I get. Hesper's into this, more so just because she likes shoes in general and accessories, not just because she likes Dunks and Jordans and Yeezys, but she likes the accessories. Peyton's into it now. Atticus likes his shoes. My brother-in-law, I'm not really down with his style for the most part, but he likes the shoes, and Isaac does too. I'm not down with the way Isaac laces his Jordan 1 highs. Have you seen that? A mess? Oh my gosh. But anyways, that's fine. We all like the shoes, but my sister just never has gotten into these things. It's like, come on, this is a family thing. And actually, let me put this picture in here. That is my, what, is it probably like 80 now?
Like 74.
He's 74. That's my 74-year-old dad wearing Hyper Royals.
Is he really? You have a picture of that?
Yes, I do. 74-year-old dad wearing Hyper Royals. I mean, we figured we had to dress him up because we go out to lunch with him every Saturday, or most Saturdays, and he needs to look like the rest of us. So, Grandma, you're next. Be on the lookout for a shoe that you like. But now my sister has one. So, like I said, Jason told me that it was a dunk, and it's for her. But I'm kind of interested to see what it is. But this was my SNKRS Pass dunk again, the first time I've ever gotten a SNKRS Pass. So I went down to Lenox, sat around for a little bit, and actually worked a little bit for Lenox, and then I was able to get this with no line. And I don't know what this is. I do know what this is. I don't know what this is. But I haven't seen this shoe. This is the Championship Red. It's the Nike Dunk Low Retro University Red white, but it's been called the Championship Red. I think this is just another run-of-the-mill dunk, so I don't think there's anything special about this. That's why I wanted to make this a 2-shoe video, because this is probably going to be quick. I actually like this a little bit more than I thought I would. Leather in it feels pretty good. I guess it's, I don't know, it feels a little bit softer than some of the ones we were getting before. Got a, what kind of orange was this? Total orange swoosh. Nike has swoosh on the insole, which is not in the colorway, but it is in the Game Royals. A little bit of extra glue here and there. I kind of like the way the white laces look over the red tongue with white, with piping white trim and a white tag on the tongue. That actually looks pretty good. What do you think?
I like it.
You do?
I would wear it. I mean, I can't wear it, but I would.
I don't know. I've got a lot of shoes right now that I'm thinking about keeping. I don't know what you're going to see first and what you're not. I'm definitely not keeping the undefeated dunks. Those things are hideous.
Crazy.
You like those?
I do like this.
They probably don't fit me anyway, with being a 10, or being a size 11, but these size 11 and a halves that, actually you might see my 11 and a halves that are arriving this week, my Dunk 11 and a halves that are arriving this week before you even see this, because this might be a vault type of a video. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this. If you like this shoe, this one could be yours though, and just gotta run up these likes, smash that like button. Comment down below. Tell me you like this shoe. Tell me you want me to keep it for the 500 subscriber video. And here is my sister's Dunk. And I get to unbox this. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm glad that this is an SB Dunk. That makes me a little more excited about what I'm about to see. Before I read the tag for myself, I'm gonna let y'all see this. That's it. So apparently my sister doesn't like many of these Dunks and Jordans, but she likes these. So Haley's giving it a... Most of the time my
I just can't see her wearing
most
this.
of the time my meh is like, but hers was like, all right, let's see what this is. This is the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro, white, neutral, gray, and black. Can't imagine what this is. It's probably an older one. And
didn't see any
this was in a
box.
DHL box, I think. Yeah, I think I ripped it off. I think this was in a DHL box, which some of us might know what that might mean. I don't know, Jason. We get the SB Dunk wood grain paper. Okay.
I just can't see her wearing those. Oh, there is black on the shoe. I was like, I didn't see any black in that shoe.
This is pretty nice. It's got extra set of laces, black laces. I'd probably put these black laces in here because this is a lot of white. This canvas up here on the toe feels pretty good. It's canvas, but it feels good. This leather around the toe, the mudguard up here feels really good. This is actually a pretty nice shoe. Suede on the swoosh on both sides. It's good feeling leather. All this leather feels really good. So, my first indicator was the DHL box.
What's that?
Second indicator, stitching. Third indicator, this line. I believe this is a fake. Jason, you'll have to comment down below and tell me whether I'm right or wrong. It's a good fake. I think it's pretty good. I think one of the things that I've noticed on Dunks a lot of times when they're not real is the toe boxes don't line up very well. They're just not put together right. But this one seems okay. There's a little bit, the cut on this leather is a little bit boxy. But this was actually my biggest indicator. Look at that stitching right there. So you see this is, actually, yeah, this is nice and parallel with the same distance between it, and then it kind of gets a little janky right there in the corner. It's just a hard stitch to make. This one is too. This one, it's not so uneven, but it doesn't stay at the same width apart, and this one's actually pretty good. But also it's this. Nike tends to get, the Nike factories tend to get these lines done really well. But what size is this? Does it even have a size tag? There it is. This is a size 10.5 in women's, I guess. Is it a size 10.5 in women's? I don't know. It's a size 10.5. This is my sister's shoe?
It's a 10.5 in men's, it's a 12 in women's.
Maybe this isn't for my sister. Maybe it's for them. But Nike tends to get these right. So on a 10.5 in men's, they do tend to get these right. In the smaller sizes, I've seen Nike not get this right, but never on an SB, I don't think. It's normally like the black and blue Dunks that the kid size were sitting on shelves at like Finish Line. These lines weren't really that good, but on a men's SB, I've never seen this before. Like, it's not as crisp to come down and come up, and then this isn't straight here. This doesn't even go down that far. It's just barely, like, you can't see this little, what do you call that? This dip in the midsole. And again, this is all just one sole. I call it a midsole and an outsole because there's different colors on it, but it's really just one sole, one piece. So, but But this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this shoe. I don't know how much this one would cost. And maybe it's real. It's possible. I just don't think so. But if I could find my Travis Scott Fragment 1 low, Jordan 1 low, with just a little bit of stitching that was off, maybe a little bit of paint on the outsole, mid to outsole that was off, you know, I'd pay $150 for it. And that's probably about how much you pay for this, maybe a little bit less. But the leather is really good on this. That's something I have noticed, that a lot of the reps are fakes do have good leather. But again, this might not be fake because the swooshes have good shape and they're all the same shape. So I don't think I would wear this. It's got a lot of white for me, but it's a good looking shoe. And Becky's wearing this? Or maybe she just liked it. And normally she doesn't like them. So maybe Jason's gonna order another one so he and my sister can twin, because maybe she's jealous that me and Hesper twin all the time. You think? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I doubt it.
Me too.
Oh, let me take this insole out. I mentioned this insole in another video recently, the SB Dunk. Insole looks different than a normal Dunk insole. Okay, that one's not gonna come out, which does mean that this is probably fake, because I don't think Nike glues their SB Dunk insoles down at all. Huh. This one's coming out easy. So you got a Zoom Air unit here and just like a polyurethane unit here. I was talking about the Jordan 13s that has this same, almost probably the same exact Zoom Air unit here, and then another one here up under the ball of the foot. But this actually is a really comfortable one. It's got really thick foam, a little bit of arch support, and of course you got the Zoom Air unit in the back, and some polyurethane up here. So this is a good insole SB Dunk. So really comfortable. So maybe this is Becky's shoe though, because SB Dunks sometimes you gotta go a little bit, size up just a little bit, because they are so padded. The thickness of that and it's a Dunk Low Pro, so you get some extra padding right here in the heel. See it? Mm-hmm. Normal Dunk Lows don't have that. Dunk Low Pros do. Stitching on the inside. It's another way. If you see the black stitching around the outside, that you can sometimes see that if it's not real. If there's not a whole lot of stitching, it's enough stitching here. It's not like really low in stitching, so. But I actually do kind of like these. Would you wear these?
Yeah, with the black laces.
Yeah, with the black laces. I mean, I would wear them with the white laces, but I like the black laces better. So I hope you've enjoyed this double dunk video. Thank you, Jason, for letting me unbox this for the YouTubes. And thanks, Isaac, for for asking me to go for the SNKRS Pass, and the first time that I've hit. And stay tuned, we got some good videos coming over there. I'm only a little bit the way through this stack of shoes, and I think I have 3 more shoes that are still on the way. One that hopefully will come today, one that'll come tomorrow, and maybe one that'll come on Wednesday, because I've been favored in the sneaker game recently. And if you're watching this video, you've probably watched another recent video of mine. I do believe this is going to come out after the Cool Gray video, so we can talk about it. And I have interesting plans. I already have executed these plans with my Cool Grays, even though I haven't received them in yet to make the video. And you know, I truly believe that that's why I've been receiving favor from the sneaker sites and sneakers over the past week or so. So thanks again for showing up. Please like this video, because these dunks are pretty cool, and because I think they're fake. But like it anyway. Comment down below if you are interested in this real Nike that came from Lenox Mall, the Nike store at Lenox Mall, and tell your grandma. I'll see you next time.
You're so pretty.
Say bye.
Cheers.